gonna cut that out, obviously. You alright?
Alright. Alright. I don't think we mentioned that I had to go to the horrible dentist.
No, we didn't.
No.
We're trying to keep it as positive as possible.
No, it's positively horrible. I've never such a rude man.
I went to my special dentist where I got gas and air, and they're so lovely.
Yeah. And I went to the butcher of Northampton.
Do you know what? It didn't hurt, did it? It didn't hurt. No, what I was going to say, but it just got to show that man was so rude, and that was...
That's enough.
That was enough to transform.
That's a little bit of personal service. And I think, well, that sort of personal service, but just polite, all right, polite service.
The man was rude. There's no need for that. But you could feel sorry for him.
You're pulling teeth all day.
Yeah, he's a dentist.
It's like 50 quid a pop, isn't it? It's just like 50 quid,
Yeah,
50 quid, 50 quid, 50 quid. And he's knocking them out. 20 seconds I was in that chair. Literally 20 seconds.
I can't believe the fact that you were in that chair like for such a short time, and his attitude had...
Well, it was my first visit. I knew the first time I went in to have the injections. Second time I came in was obviously, I knew what I was expecting already. The lady was lovely. The bloke was...
Anyway, let's move on to nice things. We've both got good teeth. Ding. Anyway, what's the matter?
It's like a real dip in there, doesn't it?
Yeah, moving on. You look like you was pouting. You know, like the kids pout when they smile.
That's serious. Yeah.
Anyway, enough
so
of that.
Dentist talk was...
Yes, so let's move on. So last week, something crept back into our life that I'm not happy about. The word busy.
Oh, you came into your life, it did.
It was all very busy last week, and I've banished that word, but it was full on, felt busy. It's a state of mind.
Yourself.
I know, I didn't like it, but we had the most amazing weekend. So on Saturday we had a family day
At the farm.
I've got Mum and we're off to the farm. Got a picnic too. Weighs a ton.
Hello. We're gonna put all these. Like, you know, when I was getting out the way.
Hello, gorgeous. Hello. What are we doing? Oh.
Laying down. We're backwards.
Yeah, she is.
Oh, look, a goldfish in it. Yeah.
Ryan, grab what's in the top.
I didn't even know it was
There you go.
Go quick.
This is new. Or duck.
Leo, don't!
Yeah, don't now, all bite up.
It's better than both seasons go to bye.
Jesus. got to share.
Over the curry.
Do you want to see the horse? Do you want to see the horse or not?
Oh.
I went to school and had enough in the pot and we had a small one. Nice one.
That's it. Yeah. Do you know why I love family days out so much?
Better than sitting around doing nothing.
My dad was a bus driver and there was a social club. We had many days out. Oh, so many fabulous days out. So that's what we did on Saturday. Did we do something Saturday night as well?
We didn't. I know what we did Saturday night.
What?
We went to KFC and came back here.
Oh yeah, let's just gloss over that.
We were quite late, that's why.
Oh yeah. So so that was so Sunday we helped my mum with her garden. It's really shaping up. I've done so much digging. I am going to have green fingers. Anyway, I've got an experiment for us. Are you excited?
No. Go on.
So it cropped up. Well, two things have made me want to do this experiment. All right.
Yeah.
So it cropped up on Facebook about the beige Rolls Royce experiment.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember that?
No, I do, yeah.
So briefly, for anyone who has not heard my story about the beige Rolls Royce, there's a book by Pam Grout called MC Squared, I think, and it's a book of experiments which I did with my friend Tara. And we had to, one of the first experiments in the book, the whole thing is to prove that our thoughts really do create our reality. I believe this. You do believe it. He just pretends he doesn't, but he does. Anyway, so I believe what we think creates our external world. And this was a book of experiments. Now I believe this. And I did the experiments with Tara, who doesn't believe it, right? And one of the first ones is you have to pick a colour of a car, and then you've got 24 hours to see that colour. So I picked the colour beige, and I had a very particular colour in my head of what sort of car it was, right? Mm-hmm. So I did the 24 hours, and I sort of saw cars similar. I saw gold cars, but they weren't the beige that I'd seen in my head. And I was quite disappointed because I actually believed that in this. I didn't need the experiment to prove it to me. So I was quite disappointed. I was down in Cornwall at the time. You weren't. And the following weekend, when you came down, we were going for a walk. And we was walking alongside this road, and I was telling Glenn about the experiment, and I told him that I hadn't seen a beige car. Just as I said I hadn't seen a beige car, an old 1970s beige Rolls Royce went past us.
Unusual. An unusual beast at the best time.
Just like this sign from the universe of like, well, there you go, you won't see a beige car.
Okay, top of the tree.
Tara said that was cheating, right, because the experiment had finished.
Sorry, yawn. Sorry.
Stay
I
with
can't
us.
help it. I can't.
Stay with us. I believe that that was a sign. Now, the story doesn't end there, right? So then, months and months later, I am telling Beth, my daughter, this story, right? Because I'm trying to prove a point that what we think about creates our reality. So I tell her the story. I get in my car and I drive to the petrol station. This is like 10 minutes after I've told her the story. And I pull into the petrol station, and right next to me there's a beige Rolls Royce. Okay, now I've heard similar sort of stories to this, not the beige Rolls Royce, to what I'm going to tell you, countless times, and I've believed it. But I actually saw something on Facebook last week that was supposed to prove this, and unlike me, I was quite sceptical, and I thought, is that really real? So I thought the only way to try it is to do it ourselves and see what our experience is. Have you ever heard the story about ice?
I would say no, actually, because I doubt it. I doubt.
I'm sure I've told you before,
doubt
right? The ice that was played like nice music to formed differently to ice that was...
No, I've never heard that story.
No.
Or like a mermaid or...
No.
a swan.
No, it's just the crystals were different to... Okay. And then there's been all sorts of...
That's obvious though, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, of course, yeah. It would be because vibration in the sound would affect it's such a delicate thing.
Yeah, but I think there was more to the experiment than that. Okay, so the picture I saw on Facebook last week is of a piece of fruit cut in half, and half was every day the person had like said loving great things to this piece of fruit.
If Tara's listening, that's so woo-woo that she's never going to...
This is so woo-woo, right? This is so woo-woo.
I'm already sceptical.
Right, and then the other half is said negative things to. And the picture on Facebook, they showed that the piece that had the loving words shown to it was like intact and looked fine, and the other was mouldy and horrible. Okay, so this is what I've done. Now, we've got 2 bags, just like in the experiment I saw on Facebook.
Lovely words. And
this one, we're going to say lovely words to. This one, we're going to say...
horrible words.
Horrible words. The bad lemon.
No, the other one can hear.
So this is what we're going to do, right? Okay. Now, I've got to say, these lemons were way past their sell-by date when I cut it up. So they're
already looking a bit...
They're looking a bit ropey already. But we're going to see if we can, what we can do. So we're going to say lovely words to this one. Horrible words to this one. And we're going to see. And we're going to try and replicate the experiment. Right, see you guys next week.
Bye.
Is that all you can manage?
Goodbye, don't cry, wipe a tear. Yeah, no.
I can't believe you know the words to that song.
Come on, everyone knows the words to that song. Like a World War II classic. Anyway.
I don't know it. Goodbye.
Well, I'm not saying it again.
Well, just say it. Goodbye.
Don't cry. Wipe a tear, baby dear, from your eye. You never heard it?